Welcome into Taylor Kitchen. Today we are making the most delicious low-carb tortillas. I used to make these all the time way back in the day. In fact, this is one of the first episodes that I filmed, probably 2019 or 2020. You can go check it out on YouTube. The quality is pretty pathetic, but that's how long I've been making these. And they were always a staple in my fridge because you can make them and then seal them up and keep them in your fridge for a couple of weeks. But I hadn't made them in so long, and I thought, well, gosh, there are really no good alternatives in the store. If you look at the ingredient list on the low-carb tortillas in the store, they're awful. They're awful, awful. And this kind, you know exactly what goes in it, and it's all healthy ingredients. It starts in here with a couple of eggs, and these are cauliflower tortillas. And the eggs help to bind this together. Give them a little mix, as does almond flour. About a quarter cup, and just a wee pinch of salt, and give them a good mix. Once the eggs are nicely beaten with the almond flour, then you want to put in your cauliflower. Now, I bought a package of riced cauliflower. You can blitz up a head of cauliflower in your food processor if you wanted to, but I just find it easy to keep this on hand. And I microwaved it for about 3 minutes. I just wanted to soften it a bit, and then I let it cool and I put it in a strainer. The important thing is with this is you want to get it as dry as you can. You don't want a lot of excess liquid in here. You want the eggs really to be the only liquid apart from what's residual left in your riced cauliflower. And I kind of mashed it a little bit as it was in the strainer, but I'm going to put all of that in the bowl, and I'm going to give it a little mix. And it just all comes together super easy. And this mixture you can flavor up however you want. This is the plain version, but I kind of like to doctor mine up with a little bit of cilantro because I feel like cilantro adds a little touch of freshness to these, but also a beautiful pop of green color. I love seeing those green flecks in my tortillas when I'm eating them. So I'm gonna chop up some cilantro, relatively fine. My husband is not a cilantro lover, but he doesn't mind the cilantro in these. Now you could put chili powder in here. You could flavor these up with some turmeric if you want to go that route, or whatever you think of. Put some mint in there. Put some basil in there, or just leave it plain. And put all the cilantro. And then just one more little mix about. And ideally, I would want to let this sit for about 10 minutes because that really helps the almond flour to be soaked into any residual liquid that's in the cauliflower and into the egg. So let's pretend these are sitting here for 10 minutes. This is all you need to do for these tortillas is you're going to put a mound onto some parchment paper on a baking sheet, and then you want to make it as even, both in circumference and as thin as possible. And my hubby Tim does a far better job. I was looking back at that episode from, I don't know, 2020 or whatever, and my tacos look handmade. His are perfectly circular, like they came off of a machine. He's a perfectionist, and I'm a let's get it done quickly girl. So thin as you can. Usually I can fit about 3 of these sized tortillas on a baking sheet. Tim wanted his larger, as he noted, bigger tacos hold more stuff. So whatever you want to do is up to you, but essentially you just want to pile your cauli mixture onto the baking sheet and then press it out as evenly as you can. Now, some people add cheese to this as well. You can, add your cheese of choice if you want to do that. It will help bind them together even more so. But these are going to go into my 425 oven for about 20 minutes. Hey there, if you haven't yet, please take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications to our YouTube channel. Click that bell icon below to make sure you get all the latest from us. And give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. We love to hear from you, and it really helps out our channel. Also, check us out at tkfoodie.com. These low carb tortillas, these cauliflower tortillas are out of the oven and they come off of the parchment very easily. You might need to use a thin spatula, but there you go. One side gets nice and golden. You don't have to flip these halfway through, like you don't have to remove them from the parchment and actually flip them. But if you're going to not use them right away, if you want to store them, wrap tightly in a bag in your fridge and then pull them out for any old use of a tortilla. These make a really good breakfast wraps. Tortillas or a sandwich wrap. If you wrap some turkey and some provolone in here, it would be absolutely delicious too. But you see that one side gets really golden. What I like to do is just in a skillet, I like to heat up the other side. They don't do as well over an open flame like a regular flour tortilla would, but just a gentle heat and a wee bit of oil in a skillet, and you'll get that additional side nice and golden, and heat them up if you want them that way. And here is a delicious low-carb option to tortillas. I hope you'll check this out. The recipe is on tkfoodie.com, and these are absolutely sensational. There's your low-carb cauliflower tortillas.